Solid rubber tires are designed to conquer the toughest turf, the kind of rough terrain found at construction sites, landfills, and mining operations. These places are full of hazards that would flatten ordinary air-filled tires, but solid tires don't go flat. Even with a dozen nails sticking out of them, these big boys just keep on turning. Strong and dependable, these tires are ideal for heavy work. And because there's no inner tube, you never have to worry about getting a flat. It all starts with a wide strip of partially processed rubber. As the strip is forced through a series of holes, it's turned into a long, tubular shape. Next, hot cylinders roll it thin and soft, like a pie crust. In another part of the factory, the tire's metal frameworks are being prepped. A worker moves them along an overhead rail into a special chamber. Steel pellets are added to the mix. Inside the chamber, a machine tosses the pellets around and the friction polishes the metal tire frames. Next, workers spray on a coat of primer and apply an adhesive. Then, one by one, the frames are mounted on a mechanical arm that's positioned in front of the rubber rolling system. The arm moves the tire frame forward to meet the turning cylinders. The metal surface, still tacky from the glue, easily takes up the freshly rolled rubber. Depending on the kind of tire being made, the machine can layer the rubber around the frame up to 100 times. Then, workers weigh the tire and slice off bits of rubber until it meets specifications. This solid tire is now in good shape, so it moves on to the next stage. Over at another station, they're building a different type of solid tire. This one has no metal framework, so it can fit on a rim made for an air-filled tire. Rubber strips are wound around a metal hub that serves as a mold. Then, a heavy press squeezes out any air pockets. These rubber strips contain recycled material, which is stiffer than regular rubber. This will help the tire hold its shape in the absence of a metal framework. Now it's time for some tread. Workers begin the process by spraying a release agent onto a mold so it will be easier to remove the tire later. Then they lightly glue the ID label and serial number plate to position them for transfer to the tire. The tire is centered in the mold with a metal ring. Then the top section of the mold is lowered into place. Now it's time to get cooking. The mold is hoisted to another station and sandwiched between two steaming hot plates. The searing temperature melts the rubber into the crevices of the mold. Minutes later, the mold is opened and out comes a treaded tire. The heat has also vulcanized the rubber, a molecular change that makes it much more durable. Changing one of these tires isn't a job for just anyone. Typically, a specialist travels to the work site and switches tires using a heavy-duty hydraulic system. And that's how you put a solid tire on a wheel rim made for an air-filled one. Big tires with metal frameworks go into this autoclave to be shaped and undergo vulcanization. A forklift, equipped with solid tires of course, extracts the finished tires from the autoclave. And now they're ready to roll.